Hello, everyone, and welcome to our art workshop today. This is the first of a series of art workshops that we hope to do. I'm Katie Jones, and this is
Jack, Michael,
and who is this?
Jeannie.
Jeannie Ray. Okay, and today we're going to do a shape workshop, which is going to be Brahman Bulls. We're going to do a Brahman Bull. Now, the reason I chose Brahman Bulls today is because they are very common here in North Queensland, so they're very recognizable. And they're also, if we're going to be doing shapes, they are very recognizable shape. So, Brahmins, they are an Indian breed that was brought over to Australia because they're very drought tolerant. So, Jackie, can you tell us about them? They've got a hump, don't they, like a camel?
Yes, a hump like a camel, and that hump stores fat, water, and stuff they need to survive.
Yeah. That's right. They are very distinctive and they're very common here in North Queensland. When you're driving around, you see them everywhere. But surprisingly, they have actually only been in Australia a short time. When my father-in-law was young, the majority of the cattle up here were still short-haired cattle. These days, because of those things, that they are very drought tolerant in this area, there's at least some Brahman bloodlines in most of the cattle in Australia right now. And here in North Queensland, Brahmins are actually the dominant breed.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start, and I'm going to put on my GoPro so that we can see what I'm doing here, and we're going to start. Okay, now kids, what would we start with? Okay, what shape would we start with?
The tummy?
The center, yes, that's right. And the center is a bit of a rectangle, isn't it? So we'll do a rectangle.
Oh.
It's a bit of a boxy thing. Now, once you have that rectangle in, you will do the neck. And the neck is going to be a bit of a triangle. Okay, have you got that triangle in there, Jack?
Nearly.
What about you, Jeannie?
Michael, I guess, has.
Okay.
I don't got that.
Now, from the triangle, we are going to draw a circle, and it's going to be a pretty small circle. It's just going to be on the tip of that triangle there.
I don't have that. Michael,
and then we're going to draw a rectangle coming out of that circle, or a square kind of coming out of that circle. Okay? And then, now Brahmins, they've got beautiful floppy big ears, don't they?
Yeah.
Now the floppy big ear comes out of the side of that circle, and it comes down to pretty much the bottom of the rectangle.
Yeah, I got one at the bottom of the rectangle.
Okay.
Calf fast.
Now, back to the body here, and down at the bottom of this rectangle at the body, just a little bit in on the rectangle actually, we're going to do some legs. Now we're going to do the legs, and they're going to kind of be, they're a bit of a rectangle again, but it gets a bit narrower at the bottom. And then underneath that, another rectangle. Now, what kind of feet do cows have? Jack, yes?
So they are basically feet that can. So when they're stepping on a rock, they can split apart.
Okay, yeah.
But also, they have a curve like that.
Yeah. So they have a cloven hoof, don't they?
Yeah.
That's how it splits. But from the side, you don't really see that split part. You just see a bit more of a rectangle. And we're going to put a little fetlock on there, okay?
In case you don't know what a fetlock is, it's a bit of a curve in this hoof.
And now the back leg, it comes out actually a little bit past there. Okay. And we'll put another leg in there.
That's a weird.
Okay.
Already, Mom. Okay, it's too big.
Yeah? Okay. Now, a Brahman has a big hump, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what makes it a Brahman. That's what makes the Brahman have its look. So the hump, if you actually look at the Brahman, the hump starts right where the front leg, where the kind of, what would you call that? The armpit.
Armpit.
Is. Yep. So it starts and it goes up, up, up. And then it kind of curves down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And now here at the front, where the neck is, if it was a chuck or something, we'd call that the wattle.
Yeah.
And here it's the what do we call it? The dewlap, don't we?
Dewlap.
Now we're going to take that, and it starts right in up here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there.
And it goes down, and it goes midway through the leg, kind of.
That's where I put it.
Okay.
And then something comes down. And I think something comes down.
Yours is done, is it, Michael?
Already? Whoa.
He drew a different thing on Taylor's.
Okay.
I drew it gooder. And I drew the car on it.
So now underneath the cab, what do we have? We've got this kind of triangular thing.
It's a piz.
The pizzle.
Yeah, the pizzle. The piece. Roll that.
And it hangs down, and it hangs down pretty low, doesn't it, too?
It hangs even lower down.
And it's a bit of a triangle.
Mine's done. Balls, then the tail, then the eyes, then the mouth, then the brain.
Now, don't be afraid if you need to rub out some stuff and put more stuff in. Like mine, I think this bull isn't fat enough, so I'm going to bring his tummy down a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's fatter than mine. And I rubbed out a lot. And you're going to have to rub out some in the inside. The inside.
Okay, so now the back of the bull is pretty flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then it comes out in this nice big fat bum.
Oh. You don't need to say that. That's just a bit.
It's the rump.
The rump.
Yep. And then there's a tail coming out from there too, isn't there?
Yeah.
And the tail with a cow or a bull or a calf is just a long straight line, isn't it? And then it's got some hair at the bottom.
And also you can curve it a bit. Like you can do what I did. And do it
Okay. Now we'll go back to, I think we've got the body pretty good. And we can rub out as we go so that we
keep it better.
get the lines.
So now can we do that stuff?
So when I'm doing that, I just, all those shapes that I was doing, I just get rid of the lines from those shapes.
What's this one?
Now the head needs still a little bit of work though.
And the belly.
And the belly? Yeah, okay.
I've already done the eye and the brand, okay?
Okay.
My one's pretty nice.
Yours is. It's pretty nice, Michael. Thank you. Okay.
And I am on sleeping.
And Brahmins, again, their face is super distinctive. When I first came here to Australia, I thought they were really strange looking. We don't have cows that look like this in Canada. They looked really like alien cows to me.
They weren't, but
Everything in Australia looked kind of alien to me.
even the short ones.
They say move.
Well, no, not the shorthorn cows. I mean, like the kangaroos and things. They looked very alien.
The kangaroos.
Yes, they looked like... We don't have kangaroos in Canada, Jack.
Oh, Mommy, I think we forgot something. The bulls.
I did.
I get the bulls.
Okay.
Me too.
The bulls and the bull.
Okay,
Bulls on Canada. I said
so we've got to give it a nice black nose.
one bull
Nice black snout.
Canada. One bull is in Canada.
Yeah. And
its
its eyes come around the same spot as the ears. And they're over on the sides.
But we got the elf. I don't know. How they elf.
gigantic.
Elf. Mommy, I'm done my cow.
Are you done your cow? Well, in just a second, Mommy's going to be done her cow too, or her bull.
I'm done my car.
And I'm going to put a brand on my bull. I still haven't put the brand on him.
I've put my brand on my
Okay,
nose.
so on its rump, I'm going to put
it.
a brand, and I'm going to put KB7. K, B.
I put one
Yeah.
number. How old is it now?
You put number 1? Sorry, what's that, Janie?
How old is it?
Oh, how old is my bull? Okay, my bull, I'm going to put a 5 on my bull. It's going to be a 5-year-old bull.
My one's 8.
Is it?
My one's around 6.
Oh, if yours is a number 8, then that's 2018. So your bull's only 2 years old.
My
What about a 7?
one's
A 7, it's 3 years old.
What about a 5?
A 5, it's 5 years old.
What about a 3?
A 3, it would be...
My calf is 1 old.
Okay, what's 10 minus 3? 7? It would be a 7-year-old.
Okay, 3.
Your calf is 1 year old. Okay.
I put a 3.
Okay. Now, so do we want to put some grass underneath our bulls here?
Yes, please.
My calf got bandaged.
You did it? Okay.
In the bucket is the grass in my bull's mouth. No, that doesn't look like grass in my bull's mouth.
No?
I'm going to do that for detail.
Okay.
I'm not going to put any grass on my mouth. Put a bone.
Okay. And are we all done? Have you rubbed out everything that you need to rub out there, Jackie? I think I would fix its hump and its
Always hump, yeah. I need to fix this hump.
and its face just a little bit there.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Anything you want to fix on yours, Janie, or is yours pretty good?
I forgot something.
Mine is pretty good.
Yours is pretty good. Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay. So let's all hold ours up so that they can see it on the camera. 1, 2, 3.
2.
3, 4.
Thank you for joining us today for this art workshop. And please tune in for some more. And yeah, it's been good having you here. Kids, you want to say bye?
Bye.